Hi, it's Bill Treiber with Artistic Finishes, and today we're going to talk a little bit about skirt board, some of the key aspects of installation, and things to be concerned about when doing an entire step project where you have skirt board involved. Typically on your closed stair installs, skirt boards can come in all different sizes and styles. Today with the modern look, you can have a lot of square edge material that would be similar to a riser. In fact, riser boards are being used, and I'll show that in a different video at some point. But today we've got a more traditional pillowed edge on a nice 3/4 inch thick piece of stringer that butts close to it, but not directly into the skirt board. You can see the profile here on a typical skirt board. Here's a taller one that we're using today. This typically is around 10 inches in width. The key factor is right here. When you're doing your install, you're going to want to make sure you've got an extra, about a foot on each end, so that you can make your cuts accordingly to each end. If you're coming to an end of a wall, or if you're coming up to the top, you may also be concerned about height here, so that you can match. In this case, we're matching a 3.5 inch rise for our basement, wall base. Okay? This particular install, when you look, you want to get as close to the 90-degree angle that you experience with the rise and the run off the stringer as possible, because you want to show off that skirt board. It's not cheap material, and it can really accentuate the look of the floor. Once you put down here just a board, you can see that it covers that corner. So you'll have a solid install and show a lot of your skirt board. The last thing you want to make sure of from an install standpoint is that you're trying to have as smooth a surface here as possible, so that when you do your install for your individual treads and risers, you can butt up next to that as close as possible. Show the use of a stair jig later. But in finishing, I always like to recommend that these be pre-finished prior to any tread and riser install. Why? You're trying to eliminate any use of moisture that could be added to the ends of a tread or riser, which could cause for movement, particularly in a wood install. So do your priming, do your painting prior to, even possibly before you do the install. In this case, you know, we may want to stain this. That's something you may want in place, but you want to have that all in and cured and dried prior to the install. At that point, you've got a beautiful looking skirt board ready for your treads and risers. I want to thank you for being with us today, and hope that you'll go to www.artisticfinishes for additional training videos. This has been Bill Treiber. Have a great day.